Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did you like that? I think that was pretty good. Haley, open up the slideshow for today. Please and thank you. Dylan is here. Eric Note is here. Aiden Gesselman is here. Jason is here. Jason Derulo. Leah is here. Meryl is here today. Melina Moore is here. Morris is here today. Oh, perfect. I marked her off already. Perfect. Brianna and Luke is here. Okay, so we are just waiting for Reese's Pieces and Jessica. Okay, I am going to get started because today is going to take a little bit of time because we're doing some group work today. Woohoo! Okay, so let's take a look at our slideshow for today. Here we are going over, we're really going through some housekeeping sort of things today. I hate, like, it's such a weird thing, housekeeping, whatever. We are looking at our flex day. This slideshow is going to be similar to the one we did yesterday because we're building on what we did yesterday. Okay, so announcements. We have some firm dates on things that were not so firm yesterday. Today, we know that our quiz is going to be on Thursday for systems using elimination, substitution, and graphing. The midterm, I'm going to change that to a mid-year check-in, is going to be on the 26th. It's definitely going to be on that Tuesday, the 26th. We're reviewing for it that Monday before, the 25th, and the 22nd, that Friday before. The review is posted in Classroom. The review should try to get done before we move into the review session. Okay, I would say focus on the first half because you'll have that second weekend to get the second half done. So focus on the first half first, and then you can work on the last half of the questions afterward. Jessica and Reese are both here. I need to go through one thing on that thing with us together. So, question. Let me just find my mouse. 1 second. Yes, so the due dates for the study guide. I want before Thursday. Okay, so before when? No. So Tuesday, this is what it was. Tuesday, let me pull up the questions. Let me show you, okay? So we're looking at the study guide. The study guide is 29 parts or 29 questions. Some of them are really quick. Some of them take a little bit of time. So for Tuesday, I want you to have done 1 through 8. Okay, so for Friday, parts 9 through 19 are going to be due. Okay, so for Friday, next Friday, 9 through 19 are going to be due. And then for that Monday, the rest of it will be due, all 29. Okay, so for Tuesday, you want to try to have 1 through 8 done. The reason I have fewer in that section is because 1 takes a little bit of time. Okay, Friday, you're going to have 9 through 19 done. And Monday, by that following Monday, the 25th, you're going to have all of them done. Okay, perfect. So let me go through one question for you because I want to show you how to make a box and whisker plot. Okay, so on this example here, we have a box and whisker. It tells us we need to create a box and whisker. Okay, I have the directions here. You're going to click on Show Scratch Pad. So in this question here, you're going to click on, let me get myself out of the way. I'm sorry, I'm in the way here. I don't want to edit. I want to view. And I want to make it full screen. Okay, you're going to hit Show Scratch Pad. These options will show up. Okay, then you're going to click on the pencil tool and draw a little circle on the minimum value and the maximum value. So you're going to use your pencil tool on this box and whisker. Above it, you're going to put a point at that minimum, which is 60, and your maximum, which is 81. So you're going to put a little dot on that 60. You're going to put a little dot on that 81. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just indicating that's where your minimum and maximum are. Okay. Now we have, if we look at the next piece, we use the box tool to write a box above the number line to create the box for your box and whisker using your Q1 and Q3 data values. So you come into here, you find your Q1, which is 61, your Q3, which is 78. You hit your box tool. You start your box at the 61, you extend it down to your 78. Once again, it's not going to be perfect. I'm looking for it generally falling in the right spot. Then if you look at step number 4, you use your little line tool again to connect your minimum and maximum to the box, drawing in your whisker, and draw the median value line in the box. So you're going to use this writing tool again. I'm going to just change the color so that I can really see the difference. You should probably change the color as well. You're going to connect your box, your minimum to your box. You're going to connect your maximum to your box. If it's not a straight line, it doesn't matter. I'm just looking for the general area. And I draw in my median line at 70. So I come to 70. I draw, ooh, that was bad. I draw in my median line. Once again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just a general sort of rule. You could have done it along with me here. If you did not do it with me here, you can come back to watch the video later and do it, or you can look just at the directions on the slide. I think the directions on the slide are pretty clear, but that's just my thoughts, okay? So what we're doing with the rest of class today is, let me go here and I'm going to, one second, I'm going to spotlight myself because I want to see me. Okay, so I put in here the review of how to graph in Edge Elastic. We did this yesterday in class. So so you should have the scratch. So the scratch pad is, so let me show you. So in this, it looks a little bit different. It's not going to be up at the top this time. I believe maybe it is at the top. It's that, remember, it's the little notebook with the little ziggy zaggy. That's the scratch pad. If you can't find it, Aiden, we're going to have to set up a Zoom time to talk about it, okay? Okay, so we're going to have to set up a Zoom time either at the end of class today or tomorrow or later today in the afternoon. Okay, so we're graphing in Edge Elastic. We did this yesterday. Step 1, make sure your line is in y equals mx plus b form. If it's not, you need to manipulate it. Solve for y. Remembering that m is your slope, b is your intercept. Click on the line button, put where your intercept is, and connect it to, using your rise and your run, extend your line, okay? So I have a video in case you forgot how to do it. Let's think about and let's talk about another option for graphing in standard form. So we can, if you look at those directions there, it says if you have something in standard form, I mean, if you have an equation, you need to make sure it's in y equals form. So say you're given the example of 4x plus 7y is equal to 28. Okay, so say you're given this example to graph. You have 2 options that you can do to solve this. One of them, which I think personally is a little bit more challenging, is solving for your y. So that would be isolating your y by getting that y by itself, subtracting 4x on each side, subtract 4x on each side, and we're going to be left with 7y is equal to 28 minus 4x, okay? So 7y is equal to 28 minus 4x, okay? You can solve it to get the y by itself by dividing by 7, but the only thing is that you need to remember you need to divide all of the terms on the right side by 7. So each one individually, divide by 7, divide by 7. You could then underline to show you're dividing, and you would be left with y is equal to 4 minus 4 sevenths x. So that's one way that if you're given a standard form equation, you can graph it, is you can convert it to y equals, and you can plot your intercept and use your rise and your run. That's one way. Another way of converting to of graphing in standard form is by calculating your x and your y intercept. So if you took this same equation here and we wanted to find our y intercept, where does it hit our y axis? You would take this equation here and plug 0 in for x. Intercepts are counterintuitive. Y-intercept, you plug 0 in for x. 4 times 0 plus 7y is equal to 28. 7y is equal to 28. Divide by 7 on each side. You would get a y of how much? Very good, Melina. Very good, Eric. Very good. It would be a y of 4. If we compare, that's right. Our y-intercept is 4. Now, if we want to calculate our x-intercept, we plug 0 in for y. Take our equation. We go 4x plus 7 times 0 is equal to 28. The 7 times 0 cancels out. We're left to 4x is equal to 28. X-intercept is going to be 7. Very good, Melina and Julia. Thank you on that. X is equal to 7. So you can take those 2 points, you can plot your y-intercept just like we did yesterday, and then instead of doing your rise and your run, you can put that other point on your x-axis where it would hit, and you would have the same exact line. So you have 2 options for how to calculate or how to graph standard form equations. It's your choice based on which one you feel more comfortable with. If you're really good at isolating equations, you can use this strategy. If you feel like I'm not good at isolating equations, you might need to stick with this finding your x and your y intercepts. Okay? Does that make sense? Where this is very much on you to make a choice for yourself. Okay, so afternoon work for today. Let me tell you what you're doing for today. Okay, so for today, you are doing an Edge-Elastic assignment that is about graphing, just like we did yesterday, except there are a few more problems for you to do. Let me pull this up so I can open up the link here. If you click on, not in this one here, do not click the link in that, you click on the Edge-Elastic assignment. It will take you to your assignment for today. I'm going to leave. And it has 10 questions on it. Okay. And they're all about graphing. View as a student. You have some y equals equations that you need to graph. You have some standard form equations that you need to graph using either one of the strategies, isolating for your y or finding your 2 intercepts. Both of them will get you the same equation. You have 10 of these that you need to do here, along with the work that I put on these slides here. So I put some slides in here for you to show your work on, just so that you can keep yourself organized. You can do it on paper and insert pictures if you like. I just gave you workspaces for all of your questions. Okay, so let me tell you what you're not doing this independently today. We're trying something new. Miss Germain is always evolving. We are doing breakout rooms. You're doing partner work. Actually, it's more like group work because it's going to be like 3 or 4 people in a group. And what I'm going to do is I am going to assign you a group, a breakout room. Your expectation in that breakout room is two things. You need to discuss going through these edge elastic problems and solving them. Okay, so you're not just doing them all independently and maybe sharing answers. You are talking through the steps that you need to take. That discussion can take one of two forms. You can do it in the chat, or you can unmute and talk. Here is the deal. You are grading yourself on your performance afterwards. So you want to make sure that you're following all of these criteria. You want to make sure that your group is on task. You're getting multiple problems done. Okay? Is everybody contributing? And when I say talk, that means in the chat or physically talking out verbally. But discussions need to be happening. Is it people talking over each other? Yes or no? Give yourself a score on that. Are you an active member of your group? Okay, I'm going to talk more about the scoring afterwards, but for now, I'm going to break you into breakout rooms. You will be working for 10, actually, I'm probably going to do 12 minutes in this breakout room, and you are going to be doing that. So I'm going to be breaking you into breakout rooms. Let me just make sure that people are sort of evenly distributed here. Man, I don't see, where's Meryl? Oh, Meryl's there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to break you into, okay, so I moved one friend just because I feel like it's probably a better choice there. I am going to open the rooms. I am going to be going room, okay, so okay, so your afternoon work for today is finishing this linked one on slide number 6. So you're coming into slide number 6. At the bottom, it says Edge Elastic Assignment. That is the one that you are working on for today. So there are 6 assignments that are out right now, but 4 of them should be done, is the point. Is that now you should really only have 2 that you're going to be working on, and this is going to be your assignment for today. It looks like these 10 questions here. Does anybody have any questions before I send you into your breakout rooms? No? Okay, I'm going to be popping in and out. I need discussions to be happening, preferably verbally, because I am recording and I want to be able to see what people are talking about. Okay, here we go. Please accept your rooms. Okay, all of group 1 is in. All of group 3, most of group 3 is in. Kaden, I need you in, dude. Okay. Hey, Meryl. Hey, Meryl, what's up, buddy?
I went to go into the breakout room and it just kicked me.
Here, let me put you in. Oh, I'm gonna put you in 3 because that's where you were before. So I think you have the option now to join 3. Perfect. There he goes. Perfect. I'm gonna start to join groups. Eric.
Hello.
Hi guys, welcome back, welcome back. We have another 39 before everybody should be like forced back. So let's just wait a moment. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go through what we need to finish up for afternoon work today. Okay. So boom. Perfect.
There's a few problems with the graphs. So I can't put 1.5 on the graph and I can't on number 3. Or I think it might be 4. But I can't go to like lower to like -8.
Okay. So if you were to, so like, maybe I can do this, I'm not sure. Okay. So you can't put one at 0.5. So you're right. You can't put one at 0.5. So you're just going to put it at, so the thing is like this program is pretty cool because it might say that it's like when you get your report back at the end, it might say that it's wrong. But here's the dealio that's pretty cool is that, I'm able to go in and so if you had like a 0.5 and you like pick like either 1 or 2, you can put it to either 1 or 2. And I'm going to go in and if it's relatively in the right spot, just because we can't do these halves, I'm going to give you credit for it. Okay. Because I can hand correct all of these. So some of these 0.5, these decimals, I'm going to have to go through in perfect. Jason said he just put in 1 and that's exactly what I'm expecting you to do. So let me tell you what we're going to do for this afternoon. So this afternoon's work is you have to finish these 10 problems. Okay. You have these 10 problems that you're going to go through and finish. You got through a good number of them in class, hopefully. And then you're going to score yourself in your group. So how many problems did you and your group get through? Group 4, you don't need to put Caden down because he was not there. You're going to highlight the score that you believe that your group got. I don't know. Every member group helped with the group work and spoke. So every member, 2 to 3 members, 1 person. The atmosphere, making sure you're looking at these number indicators here when you're making your decision. Were you talking over each other? Was the atmosphere good? I have a feeling that most of these people, you're going to put an atmosphere of like a 2 because I was seeing some really good stuff when I was popping in and out. Okay. And then you're going to overall rate yourself. Give me comments. What went well? What didn't go well? Because I am going to do this again in the future, but I want to get your input because listen, this is the first time I've done breakout rooms. So I am not an expert. So you tell me things that you thought went well, maybe didn't go well, and we can discuss and make changes in the future. And then the CFA is literally 1 question that you need to do. Okay. Literally just like every other CFA, 1 question you need to complete. That should take you 2 minutes. The scorecard should probably take you 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the comments you want to make. And you're finishing the edge elastic. My suggestion to you this weekend, go in and check all of your assignments to make sure that everything is in. I'm putting grades into Power School. I'm going to give an extension on this week's work. If I get this week's work, I'm going to put grades in this afternoon. If you have something missing and you make it up by Sunday night, you can get full credit. Okay, actually Monday morning, you can get full credit for anything this week that you didn't hand in and you get marked late on in Power School. Okay. So this assignment in Edge Elastic is due on Sunday at midnight is the time that I set it. The assignment in Classroom is due by Sunday at midnight. So have a little bit of time if you don't want to finish it today. Okay. So the assignments are due Sunday at midnight. If you have questions for me, you can send me emails. I will see you all on Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to change all the deadlines to Monday at midnight because that's the weekend. So I'll change it to Monday. So if you get it on a piece of paper, insert a picture. So if you convert an equation, I'm not done yet. So if you had to convert an equation, you can take a picture and insert it on the slides in like where that section would be. Okay, Jaden, you have a, go ahead, Jaden.
Do we have to insert pictures?
Yes, so if you did work on paper, I want you to insert those pictures. Jada McGibbon said I'm not holding an afternoon session today, like explicitly, but if you need an afternoon session with me, send me an email and we can set one up, okay? Okay? Have a fantastic extended weekend. Everything is due by Monday, please. Send me emails if you need anything. Bye, guys.